Then the snow turned red. To the north, south, east, and west, rivers of blood flowed across the sky and down into the snows. It seemed to be the last day of the world.
The hell was that? That was shocking. Ooh. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio. I am Nick the Rat. This is radio, and it is Wednesday, the 19th of 2023. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm completely on time. If it looks like later or earlier or whatever, then there's something wrong with your reality, okay? You're in a weird place in time, space. You're in an anomaly. Anomaly. You are in an anomaly. Try to say that kind of fast. You are in an it's very that's actually kind of hard right there. You are in an anomaly. You are in an anomaly. Fuck it. Let's open up a beer. I got this here 40 ounce. Actually, it's 42 ounces. Thank you, Ghetto Gods, for that extra dos ounces. Comes in a plastic bottle. Save the planet. Hashtag let's crack this bad boy open. Don't drink Nick. I'm not going to drink Nick. I'm going to drink this 40 ounces of malt liquor, Mr. Harmonica Man. If I could open the bottle. Cheers. Now, tonight's episode is going to be super special. I heard that a good friend of the show, Ducky, brought in a couple of new listeners. And luckily, tonight, the scientists, I think they spent like 5 Bitcoins on some never-before-heard audio of monsters. It was really expensive, but this stuff has never been heard before. I heard they're not too long. We didn't listen to them yet. We got the files. We verified that there were files. We verified. There's receipts. So we have some super rare audio tonight. It was only a little expensive. 5 Bitcoins, we could throw a couple Bitcoins around here and there for the listener to the show, of course. So cheers to all of you for going to be listening to a first. Don't play the audio. Well, you're right. Actually, if I do play the audio, the value of it does go down. And this is super rare stuff. This is going to go, I think like if you had actual audio of something so rare, people are going to want to hear it. We also have. I'm going to be looking at a lot of. I have a lot of news stories that I wanted to read. I haven't read them. I'm going to read them with you together. We're gonna go over some news that I wanted to look at. I figured that'd be a good way to let you hear some new stuff, and I could go through the news that I wanted to read. It's like everybody's gonna get something they want. I'm going to get to read something I wanted to read, and you're going to hear something incredible. I'm sure, perhaps, maybe, probably not. I feel bad for you, okay? We also have open phone lines. Phone lines are wide open. We could talk about anything you want to talk about. Except for that. Oh, no. I won't talk about that. Yeah, we'll open the phone lines after we come back. But also, if you do call and you don't hear anything, just stay on the line. If you call into the phone, okay, look, here's a little secret. If you call in and the phone picks up, that means you're on the line. But if you pick up and the phone's talking and you hear me, but you don't think that I hear you, it's because the phone's something else is with the phone, I think. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Incredible!
Hello?
Nick? Nick the Rat?
That is me. How did you get through?
Oh my God! I'm such a lucky guy! Am I talking to the celebrity sewer rat?
Oh, the one and only, yeah.
Oh, wow. We need to talk.
About what? What's going on, caller?
Many things. About the community involved in the potential pursuit of enhancements that happen to be of the male variety, because several females have attempted this in the medical profession, or as a byproduct of the cosmetic medical profession. I mean, you get the bob job, and you get the lip enhancers, or fillers they call them. Yeah, you're basically injecting collagen filler into the lips to make them look more full. Well, there's a certain community of Nick. Hello.
I'm listening.
Oh, I was just making sure we're still connected, because I wasn't catching any echo or feedback. I need to turn on another device.
Oh no,
two,
please, no,
maybe.
it's okay. It's fine. Just leave that alone. Please go on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you see these guys. There's some guys that have expendable money, and they feel less than adequate, perhaps. So they seek the medical cosmetic community of enhancements and injectables, essentially the lip filler type collagen enhancing, and they have that done on their male phallic member.
Are you trying to say
their penis?
People are
their penis?
They're getting Botox in their cock. They're getting Bocox.
Not Botox in the cock. No, that's clever though. I like that. That might be my next billboard. No, but really, essentially, they're just adding fat to their cock. To essentially, it's not giving length. It's just adding some girth, perhaps, which stumpy girth doesn't really enhance or entice, or what I've heard at least, doesn't really arouse, we'll say. Anyway, but several, like I say, the community members, perhaps bodybuilders or guys that have the shrunken looking or smaller
caller, what is your point, caller?
If you have a micro penis, there are better ways to go about enhancing it. And don't become a bodybuilder and take injections of other medical aids or drugs, steroidal type things that cause shrinkage, and think you can enhance it by jacking it full of other stuff. Your member is essentially a smooth muscle, like your tongue.
Caller, do you want a tip or the whole thing?
Well, let me tell you about the tip, Nick. Zindu happens to have multiple fat tongues. You can ask your lady listeners about.
We can't talk about Zindu. Caller, I'm going to give you a quick a tip here. Instead of doing injectables on your genitalia injectables, what I like to do, I like to fill up. I like to get a glass of water. All right, this is Everybody can do this. This is physics. I want to teach you some science here on what you could do if you're feeling inadequate, if you know what I'm trying to say. And I think you do. You get a glass of water, all right? Now, I don't know if you ever heard of refraction, but refraction could make your tiny member look like Godzilla. All right, you're going to want a big glass of water, okay? And then whenever you get naked, just make sure you hold the glass of water at a certain angle right in front of your junk. You're going to look huge, my friend. And here's the trick. Because you're like, "Oh, Nick the Rat, that's a fucking amazing thing." But what if the lady or the man or whatever's going on comes closer to you? Well, here's what you do. You splash them in the face, right in the eyes with the water. If they try to get around it, if they try to break the illusion of your gigantic water bent member, splash them in the eyes with the water. They can't see anything. I did not steal that trick from The Simpsons, Mr. Harmonica Man. Anyway, we're going to be right back with more Nick the Rat Radio. We're probably going to have a lot more tips and tricks that you could enlarge. This one's called The Eternal Ride by Crafts Beat Dotio. All the music's on SoundCloud /like/Nick the Rat. It's all CC by 3.0. It's all check it out. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Rat Radio. I hope you're having a great night. Yeah, everything's going really good because the world's ending. Everything's falling apart. And everything. Can't trust anybody anymore. Who could you trust these days? Who? It's very hard to know who you could trust. You can't even trust, like, yourself. If you trust yourself, that's kind of scary. Yeah. Actually, it's not too scary. It's good to trust in yourself. If you don't trust in yourself, then the game's over. You know, you have to trust in, but you have to be able to realize that whatever trust you have in yourself is very paper thin. It's a very thin layer of trust that you should have within yourself, because you're just a product. You're a product of your surroundings, of the narrative. There's a narrative, and you're a product of it. You didn't form the story that made you. You are formed from the story. There's no way out of it. If there was, you'd be driving not a car, but you'd be driving a honker snackle, and it would have plankle dinkle dops. But no, you drive cars and it has round wheels. You know what I hate? Other than spending a lot of money for really rare audio clips that I'm going to let people listen to for free. Cheech and Chong are pissing me off. Cheech and Chong. Now, I guess it might be targeted advertisement for me because, you know, I like to smoke a little bit of weed. So they might be targeting me because of this with Cheech and Chong products. And Cheech and Chong are funny, but I laugh watching Cheech and Chong movies. They make me laugh. I used to think that they were great comedians. Then Cheech became like a cop on a TV show, and then Chong disappeared until, recently. But if you're on Twitter and you're into marijuana at all, you're probably going to get all these ads. I get all these ads from Cheech and Chong's gosh darn stupid edible company. They have it like, oh man, you want to feel like you're hanging out with Cheech and Chong, and sometimes they'll post like dumb pictures of their face doing dumb things. It's just I don't. You guys are funny and all, but you kind of. How old are you guys now? And you're making these silly faces, and you're trying to sell edibles. Okay, now the worst part about these advertisements, and about the edibles that they sell, they're like, these are, you want to go to another, you want to be woo, because you'd think Cheech and Chong would sell you, but it's CBD to THC 10-1. So basically, they're selling you CBD chews with, yeah. And if I'm wrong, Cheech and Chong people, send me some product and I'll take it live on the air, and I'll let the people know. But it smells like bullshit. Very upset in Cheech and Chong. Very upset. Don't get to know your heroes. That's all I could say. It's very hard to be a comedian. If you want to be a comedian, you have to speak the truth. Everybody has to like you. So you have to appeal to everybody, and you have to be telling the truth, or at least a truth. And it's very hard to keep telling truths to people and have them still like you. And it's even harder if you're lying to people and try to have them like you. So they're failing on not just being bad comedians, but they're failing on being good people in general. But either way, that's my little gripe that I had. They're all over my. Let's see. Let me see if I bet you if I pull up Twitter right now, I'll get like an advertisement for Cheech and Chong's chewy garbage. What's it called? Let's see here. I'm just gonna scroll over here. I'm just gonna scroll down. Just gonna scroll on down here. Keep scrolling. I'm not seeing anything about what I was just talking about. Oh wait, here we go. Timothy Chong. TimothyChong.com. Tommy Chong's gummy flongs. Either way. Okay, look. You know what? Whatever. If you like CBD, go check out Tommy Chong. Phone lines are wide open. You give me a call, 917-719-5923. We could talk about whatever you want. Like this person, they called, they left voicemail. This is not talking live.
Hello. I'm calling from the Oddities Sideshow Items and Macabre Emporium. I was just calling to inform you that your items have arrived.
Yes.
You can pick them up here. Either see me or see Mortimer. Have a nice day.
I will. And I'll be getting back to you shortly to get my product. Thank you. Let's look at one of these news articles here. I got a lot of these news articles. This one I wanted to read because it interests me. This is not too old. This is 9 days old. Boy, 8. He didn't eat. He was 8 years old. Boy, 8 years old, falls into a 328-foot volcanic crater. Hello, caller?
Hey, hello from Spearfish.
Hi.
Nick the Rat, it's been a while.
How are you doing there, Stillwater?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty tired. And it's smoky because the Chinook winds are carrying all the smoke from the Canadian fires and whatnot right into town here, and it's pretty rugged.
It was pretty orange out today in New York City as well.
Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it?
These Canadians are trying to kill us.
Yeah, the Canadians are doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
I think this is their move. They're making their move.
I think we should send our lavender puppies to Canada.
They're gonna smother our children in maple syrup. They're monsters. But yeah, dude, fuck Cheech and Chong. They should just stick to being funny. Just be funny.
Oh, they can't do that.
I want them to be funny. I could get CBD anywhere. Just be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty much the extent of my gripe. Is I just want them to be funny.
Yeah, but they're not gonna. They can't do that. Like,
why not?
Who
they
wrote the
Cheech
Cheech and Chong
high,
movies?
Right?
Well,
they
yeah.
They get high and then, right? Like, I don't know.
There's a writer strike going on right now.
Oh, right. No one's allowed to write anything anymore. Yeah.
That's why this show has been so bad lately.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, because everything has to be off the cuff now. Or unplanned in the extreme.
I know. It was great.
I think that's the only thing you can get now.
More or less,
it's unscripted, raw. These are just two random people that barely know each other, and we're gonna talk some smack about some shit and some stuff.
Did you hear about the boy that fell into the volcano?
Which volcano was that?
It was in the Galapagos Islands. He was visiting Los Gamelios. It was a pair of craters on the Santa Cruz Islands.
Okay, hang on a second. There's a lot of information that we might be missing if we're not all caught up to the tale here.
Yeah. A boy fell into a crater.
Uh-huh.
He didn't die though, so I think that if he did, that the world might be a
Yes.
better place today. Like he would have sacrificed himself into the volcano. He just messed his head up a lot.
Well, and did he find any caves that led to dinosaurs? No, it wasn't going
There was
that
nothing
way?
about that in the article. There was nothing about.
I think I might have been hoping a little too hard on that one.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm always hoping for dinosaurs.
You like dinosaurs?
I don't care how, but just at some point, Jurassic Park, it was the first one was really awesome, and then the other ones happened, and they just kept getting worse, and well, it kind of describes all the other ones too, though, doesn't it?
Do you think you could have sex with a dinosaur? Are they like the right size?
Well, is the question can or should?
Do lizards have penises?
Ooh. And are they like spiked or something weird? Like something that wouldn't show up in the fossil record that would just make them terrifying? Or what if the dino vaginas are like covered in teeth? But they're not quite like hardened teeth since it's not in the fossil record, but more like a cat's tongue in a way. It could be terrifying.
Could
I don't
be.
know. I don't know if you should do that, Nick the Rat.
Well, I'm just spitballing here. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think about dinosaur.
Okay, maybe look into it a little bit more before you dive into that one.
Dinosaur ass. Wait, that's not a. It's not even a. That's not even a word.
If you're typing it in, then it means that it is a thing on the internet. Damn it.
Do lizards have buttholes?
Wait, do you mean regular lizards?
Yeah, like dinosaurs are like they're lizards, reptiles, amphibians.
Yeah, they're
birds.
reptilian.
Because birds got those coculas. They got like the dick hole, shit hole, the shit dicks. They pee and poo out of the same. What I'm trying to say is I don't know anything about nothing.
Well, either way, a hole is a hole, and any hole's a goal, right?
You're right. Oh, did you buy a Powerball ticket?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm too tired. I'm already lost on this one. So yeah. Fuck Cheech and Chong, and yeah. Well, hang on a second. What was the other thing that we were talking about earlier? Whatever. Who cares?
Wait, are you naked?
Am I a what? Am I naked?
Yeah.
Half.
I knew it.
Yeah. It's why this conversation has been so free and loose.
No, it's because we got the cameras set up in your house. It's soon we'll have all of your data.
Oh yeah, if there weren't hidden cameras somewhere, why be naked even partially in the first place? I mean, if you got it, you gotta flaunt it. You gotta be proud of your stuff. There's nothing whorish about just just be comfortable in yourself.
Are you comfortable as yourself?
Yeah.
That's good.
Why wouldn't I be?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's sort of like the essence of that question of how do you be comfortable with yourself is one of the key aspects of really nailing the cool. Like when you meet someone that is just fucking cool, it's because they're casual about everything. That's like what made Han Solo cool.
Yeah, but I don't. But when somebody's cool, then I'm jealous, and then I don't like them anyway. So it's hard to be cool.
No,
You can't be cool.
It's not about. It's about how they think of themselves. Is they're comfortable and they're flying by casually. You know, that's Han Solo's advice.
No, it's because Han Solo had a giant package.
Yeah, and just knowing that whatever trouble you might get into, you do have a chance of getting out of it, and just be cool and fly casually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know it was that simple to be just fucking cool?
No, it's not that easy to be
and
cool.
just fly casually.
Because look, if you're gonna just be flying casual, you're gonna hit a wall, man. You're gonna hurt people.
Flying casual doesn't mean asleep at the wheel, Nick the Rat. If you're flying casually, it means it's like it's like you're driving as like a white lady. It's just in normal traffic, you know. She's not gonna speed or do anything super crazy. She's gonna follow the directions and just, you know.
We won't have any racism on this show. Let's listen to this next song. We have Hare Krishna by Spellworks. Please, if you're gonna be racist, keep that for other podcasts. Thank you. Well, dear gosh, before I get into donations, it looks like lizards have something called a hemipenis. It's like weird. They got like two dicks, or I don't even know what I'm looking at here. All I know is the FBI are definitely going to be knocking on the sewer grates tonight. But yeah, it's called Hemipenes. I don't know if that's a vagina or a penis or both. They might be like flowers. I don't know what I'm doing here. But let's thank some people here. You could thank me by going to nicktherat.com, clicking on donate, and you can donate there with PayPal. Or, you could also... there's a P.O. Box, Nick the Rat, and P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York, 11209. Don't say FBI. You could also donate on Twitch. And I think I'll be taking Lightning soon, maybe. I don't even know what that means. Let's open up this one letter I got here. All right, it didn't explode. That's good. It's a check, boys. It's a check. Let's see. Nick the Rat Radio is $0.69. Negative interest and chargeback. Sir Dr. Mike Roch, 6969. Dude. Welcome back, Servo. Servo was missing for a little while. We were getting a little scared. Turns out Servo is a person, and sometimes they just, fuck the internet. Fuck the EU. I'm happy Servo is back. Or at least, I'm happy at least we know Servo maybe Servo was abducted by aliens and right now he's, or she, or Servo. So I don't know what Servo is. I just know Servo's Canadian. Maybe now Servo is a reptilian alien robot with a hemipene or whatever the hell I was talking about before. Let's thank some people that donated via PayPal. I think there was like one maybe or something. Let's see here. Let's bring it up. Let's do a quick search in the thing here for the PayPal. Da bop skibidi dee da ba da da ya ba doodly dee dee ba ba doo dee dee skibidi bee dee ba 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 la ba da ba da. KR with 420. KR, thank you so much for the $4.20. You helped me buy this 42-ounce bottle of malt liquor. Cheers. It's weird. I think this was like $4 for this thing. This used to be like $2. Back in my day, it was 50 fucking pesos. And came in real glass. Thank you so much, KR, for the 420. And with KR, IC 420. Thank you so much, IC, for the 420. Cheers to you and to KR. You and KR, IC, KR are a team. You two don't know who you two are, but you two work together to make me smile. And cheers. I love you guys. Finally, let's thank some people on Twitch. Let's see here. Who's on Twitch? Twitch here. We got R. Davis Jr. 87. Give me a follow. Thank you so much for that. Dr. Sir Mike Crotch resub with Prime for 4 months 40 minutes ago. Ever have a forehand massage? 2 chicks? Yes. That's it, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. But now we have to play some advertisements from the giant corporations so I could actually make some real money.
But can I be someone who women yearn after and crave for and lust after?
I can just see you, Stanley. Standing there in your skin-tight pants, the music pounding, the women screaming, Margaret lusting, the drums throbbing out with their incessant animal beat. Let me have it!
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to announce that Mr. Stanley Donen, producer-director of such esteemed motion pictures as Charade, Arabesque, and Two for the Road, has sold his soul to these two talented men to make what one critic calls the funniest picture I've seen in ages.
Sex is a terribly thorny subject, isn't it?
I think we should get down to basic elements.
Do you like feeling things? Do you like it in bed?
Yes.
Good. So do I.
This is Stanley Moon. He's selling me his soul.
If you were Stanley Moon, would you sell your soul for Margaret Spencer?
One cheeseburger, one shanty, one portion French fries.
To the devil you would.
I'm the haunted one, the devil. Let me give you my card.
And what a dirty, rotten, low-down, double-crossing devil he is.
Yeah, that's terrible.
You're a complete failure.
Bedazzled is sinful.
Your wife has a very beautiful body.
Bedazzled is funny. Bedazzled may never be shown on television. Although CBS calls it the best comedy around. And NBC thinks it's the thinking man's comedy of the year. Are you ready for... You'd sell your soul for a movie as funny as this.
That was fucking horrible.
Oh, hey kids. This is your friend, Grimbo the Grumpy, Grimbo the Grumpy. I just want to let you know that I used to be really fucking grumpy. I used to spit when I'd see people on the street. I'd be walking down the street. They'd look at me. They'd look at me. They'd call me a Muppet or something. I'd say, Muppet, I seen you on TV. I'd just spit. I'd hock a loogie. I'd get deep guttural. I'd pull it out deep from the back of my throat, and I'd spit right in the face. I knew I had some issues. You know. Gimbo the Grump he's got issues sometimes, but I went to seek professional help from a mental health facility, and they prescribed me a new drug. They even named it after me. They were like, "Hey, Gimbo, the Grump, you're so popular on TV. You could help millions of little 5-year-old kids. They're annoying. They won't shut up. They're always asking questions like, come on, relax. You're 5 years. You don't need to know everything. Here, take some of these new dark sewer Gimbo the Grumps gummies. They're for Grumps. They're really good. I think they got fentanyl in them. Don't worry. We're gonna solve a lot of. I feel like I'm a little sleepy. Gimbo the Grumps. I gotta go, kids. I gotta shoot. I gotta do another episode for the little kids out there. We're gonna teach them about the letter C. I'm gonna tell them it's for cunts. G is where it's at. Anyways, Gimbo the Grump coming to you for the dark network, kids, and go get your gummies.
That is interesting. But still, if I can't have Nick the Rat on my station, it's not going to be a good station.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude.
And I just don't know if Nick can, if the public airwaves.
Are you running Nick on the No Agenda stream?
Absolutely.
Dust.
Live, baby. Yeah. You kidding me?
When?
Even you listen to Nick the Rat. Come on.
I have listened.
Right. Anyway,
I listened.
The point of the segment was, you typically would wind up by saying, "Wow, corporate media sucks. Podcasting's where it's at."
Dude.
Hey, Nicholas Rat, it's Rick. Or as some people know me from another podcast, Rick from Baltimore, or should I say Rick the Rat? Anyway, actually Rick the Cat. Not to be confused with Chris the Cat. Anyway, two things. I'm always sorry when I call you when I'm drunk, so please forgive me for that.
All good.
It's never meant to be insulting. But my question is this. A, and I'm sure plenty have, how many of you or your listeners have listened to Schwangel? And even more interesting, you people have actually listened to Schwangel. I'm sorry, seen Schwangel in person, and what's that like? All right, love and like.
Well, there's a really easy answer to your question. And that's what the fuck is Schwangel? Do I got to look this up here? I'm going to look up some Schwangel now. Let's see here. We got lizard sex organs, hempipenes. Now we got Schwangel. Excuse me. Oh, Schwangel looks like, what is it, guar? I'll have to listen to this later. Yeah, I can't play. This is probably copyrighted music, but it sounds like they're a band. A band. SHPONGLE. I heard some guttural singing there. I like that. I like that guttural singing. Guttural. All right, before we play any of these really, really, really expensive fucking clips that we bought, they better be good. Yeah, that was like half of our... Do we have any left? All right. We're gonna talk about some more news articles here. Phone lines are also open. You could always call in and give us a call 917-75. All right, we did that stupid. Some kid, he fell into a crater. Feel bad for him. He fucked himself up. I don't know how he fell in though. How do you fall into a crater? Like, where was his parents at? Well, all right, here's another news article I wanted to read, which I'll be reading for you right now. This is from neurosciencenews.com. Lab-grown human brain organoids go animal-free. What? I saw that title, and I knew how to read this. Researchers have innovated a method to produce lab-grown mini-brains known as human brain organoids, free of animal cells, promising a more accurate study and treatment of neurodegenerative conditions. Midnight in the Sewer Hallelujah. Cheers to you. Make your mommy's booty clap. Previously, brain organoids were what the fuck is a brain organoid? Were grown using a substance derived from mouse sarcomas called matrigel, leading to inconsistencies due to its undefined composition and variability. The new method uses an engineered extracellular matrix free of animal components, improving the neurogenesis of brain organoids. What am I reading? What is this? A brain organoid? A human brain organoid? Now, I get it. It's probably just some weird fucking nerve ending or something that reacts, an organic material that reacts to electricity. That's all it probably is. Probably just like a but now it's not. How is there a human brain organoid without any animals? Okay, wait, I guess we have to get to this. This breakthrough allows for more accurate replication of human brain conditions and could open doors for personalized treatments of neurodegenerative diseases such as ALS and Alzheimer's. Well, I hope so. Maybe in 10 years. The new brain organoids are grown using an engineered extracellular matrix without... What the fuck am I... Okay, I already read. I said that. The lab-grown organoids use this new method showed enhanced neurogenesis compared... This method allows for potential reprogramming with cells from patients suffering from neurodegenerative diseases. Ew, that is a gross picture. I did not want to see that picture right there. Over the last decade of research, neurologic diseased scientists have explored the use of human brain organoids as an alternative to mouse models. These self-assembled 3D tissues derived from embryonic or pluripotent stem cells more closely model the complex brain structure compared to conventional two-dimensional cultures. I'm bored. I don't want to read any more of this article. I want to look more. I want to do a research about. I want to see what this human brain organoid is, though. That should be kind of more interesting here. What are human organoids in the brain? Organoids are 3D human cell culture models that originate from pluripotent stem cells and recapitulate the hallmarks of human neurodevelopment, enabling studies of human brain development in vitro. Whew. Cheers. I don't know what I just said, but we can listen to a voicemail, 917-719-5923. Yeah, this is definitely a butt dial. There's another minute of this. It's kind of hitting my ASMR spots. But not really. All right, let's skip this voicemail. Let's try this one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We join us today for a special edition of Nick the Rat Saga Life and Times. Our hero is in bed with his woman, Diane. Our hero says, "Oh boy, that was great sex. I came so hard." To which his lover replied, "Well, yes, that was great. You know, I'm so glad you have all your foreskin." To which Nick Wagner said, "Oh, yeah, it's really nice having all my foreskin and coming all fucking fast like that and hard and stuff. Yeah, I guess I go fucking pick some stupid clips and put some clips together and do a podcast or something. You know, I'll see you later there, honey. Wait, Nick, hey, you know, it's great that you got foreskin and all, but, you know, I want to come too." To which Nick the Rat replied, "You want to come too? What are you talking about? I came all I fucked you hard and I came, but you didn't come? I don't know what it means when you come. This is new territory to me." "Well, it's it's an orgasm, kind of like you, but not as quick. It takes a little love or, you know, some real tenacity, like deep down fucking getting it, you know, like really getting it. No, I'm getting it. No, I like to get it, like put together stupid shit, like little clips and stupid shit on my podcast, getting it, but like having sex, getting it, like when Diane, you want to have you want me to what do you want me to do? Oh, let's just say you know, fuck me good, what's that? I thought I was when I was doing my podcast. Well, that's not exactly you know, good, babe. You know, when you have all your foreskin, you got a nice sized cock and stuff, but this is what I'm trying to get through to you, baby. I want to come too during sex. You get it? You want to come too?
Have you ever woken up and discovered your dog is now a cat? Has your loved ones ever started calling you by other names?
Josh, is that you?
Who's Josh? Sudden increase or decrease in paired work? Or have you ever lost an item that, heck, you were sure you put under the mattress, but now
and the dildos
nothing?
and shit? I have so many dildos.
You might have experienced universe-shattering dimensional shifts. All the scientists that we paid agree completely. It's happening. It can happen to you too. Oh no. But fear no longer. We had our own scientists study this horrible phenomenon and they learned something. Vibrations and frequencies seem to be the key. Internal vibrations can sometimes slow down or speed up naturally. These vibrations stop matching up with their outside counterparts, becoming unnatural in their new environments. How can we stop this? Create a way to anchor you in your current reality. Using what? Universe sounding Benoit balls. Turn on, insert, and tune the device using our custom spaced-aged app. And never fear de-syncing from this reality ever again. Universe sounding Benoit balls.
Buy them now from the Dark Sewer Network for only $69.99. Warning, universe-sounding Benoit balls have caused headaches, explosions, anal leakage, pregnancy, spiritual revelations, and death. Please use responsibly. Dude!
Hello? Is this on? What's going on here? This is weird. Hello? Whoa, there we are. Hey! Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I just want to say I'm really happy that Servo's back. I think Servo just wanted to get away for a little bit. I feel that a lot. I feel that sometimes you just need to disconnect completely. It sucks when you can't. Sometimes you can't disconnect completely for like any amount of time. It's really rough. I love disconnecting. I love just unplugging and vanishing for forever. We can't. Sometimes you just can't. It sucks you back. It keeps it sucked back into the grind. The grind of it. Lavish turns you on to Henson. We were talking about funk. Funk. I didn't know it was really a genre. I thought it was just like, funky, electro funk, but yeah, I'll have to check that out. Where are we here? Oh, yeah, I should say the last two songs. The last one was "Funeral for Yesterday." That was two songs ago by Roxy Lau, and then that was just "Night Funk Ways" by Yemhitim. I don't know. Priest. They always gonna grind me down, man. You can't escape reality completely. It's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be there. Unless if you're rich. If you're rich, you can probably fucking just do whatever you want. But you know, but yeah, just want to say, I understand. I got you. Sometimes you just want to. Wait, what is? Hold on one second.
Hit a nerve! Hey, that CIA's right next to me, brother.
Oh,
you fuck.
Right, before I play any of these really crazy, what was it? How many bitcoins did we spend on this secret cache of audio files that have never been heard before of mysterious creatures that are going to be groundbreaking? We gotta wait. Hold. There's a video for this. Hold on. This is not that. This is something else.
Warning of sorts for campers in Taos County. The sheriff's office is sharing safety tips on social media to protect yourself from, Bigfoot. The warning says they are coming out of the high country to feed near the Kern River. They recommend not running from or chasing Bigfoot, maybe because it doesn't exist. But they do suggest you take pictures if you see one.
Wait, what? That's some biased news right there. I did not like that. That guy was just trying to mock people. Trying to fucking mock people. All right, here's another article I wanted to read. Other than that, the last one I wanted to read too, but after I listened to that, there's just some news people being assholes to Bigfoot, and I don't think you shouldn't be an asshole to Bigfoot. Bigfoot deserves respect. This one's from Collider. When Bob Iger ruined season 2 of Twin Peaks, the then ABC president disagreed with co-creator David Lynch over whether to reveal the show's fundamental mystery. The meddling studio executive has existed since the dawn of I just wish they would post the information. I don't need all of this these metaphors. I'm here for the news. Let's see here. One of the most known examples, a studio ruining a great thing because they need to make more money, or even worse, because they seem to know better than the people who actually make TV and movies, is the battle David Lynch had over Twin Peaks. Lynch, one of the most beloved and iconic American filmmakers ever, engaged in a debate with CEO Bob Iger over one specific question: who killed Laura Palmer? Said battle would not only change the path of Twin Peaks, but of Lynch's entire career. Okay, but who did kill fucking Laura Palmer? Twin Peaks is a show that needs no introduction, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to read all this bullshit. I just want to read what happened. Like, there's so many words here. I don't need all these words. Like, what happened? Iger, however, okay, here we go. I had to skip all the way like 5,000 paragraphs to get anything that looks like it might be worthwhile to read. Nope, it's not worthwhile to read. Fuck. Yeah, well, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna read all this garbage. It's like, just put in like Bob Iger wanted A, and Lynch wanted B. That's what this whole page could be. There's like 500, 700,000 words on this goddamn page, and most shit doesn't even worthless words here. I'm so smart. Let's eat our boogers and listen to another song here. We'll be right back soon. We got Stop Hate, Start Love, Prime Nav. I love you guys. We'll be back in a little bit, and I promise you, we're going to listen to these really, really expensive clips, and it's going to be worth the wait.
Stop hate,
Bob
it's a
Iger.
fake, it's a wrong way. Start love if you wanna save the world.
Любовь долготерпит, милосердствует. Любовь не завидует, любовь не превозносится, не гордится, не бесчинствует, не ищет своего, не раздражается, не мыслит зла, не радуется неправде, а сорадуется истине. Все покрывает, всему верит, всего надеется, все переносит.
Stop hate, it's a fake, it's a wrong way. Start love if you wanna save the world. Stop hate, it's a fake, it's a wrong way. Start love if you wanna save the world. Stop hate, it's a fake, it's a wrong way. Start love if you wanna save the world. Stop hate, it's a fake, it's a wrong way. Start love if you wanna save the world. Start love.
There's the opening. There's the sunlight just up above. If only they had, 50 feet of rope with a hook or maybe a levitation spell. Then here comes Durathrax crawling up the pinnacles or gliding across the black water and making strafing runs. But the players are situated, some of them on one pinnacle, some on another. Then one pinnacle shatters and creates like a stone bridge across this whole dynamic pinnacle environment with a dragon and an elder dragon, an ancient dragon, one that can cast magic, that can fly, that can disappear off into the ocean and then return at any moment. Maybe at the end, she just wheels straight ballistic and goes up into the opening and smashes it open with her wings and flies out into the sunlight. And this opening is revealed as this dragon fight unfolds out into the open. The soldiers and the cavalry of Westburg see it and they're on their way. And if the fight goes on long enough, they arrive to help. And oh my God. So that's the adventure.
I'm actually on a mushroom binge right now. I think it's like fuck therapy, I ain't gonna say that. Shouts out to BetterHelp. Just take mushrooms. It's gonna get you through. You can do whatever you want. Look, I've been on a month-long mushroom binge. I joined a Muay Thai gym. Danny Brown is kicking pads and doing dumb shit. I never would have did shit like that. I think I'm still tripping. And once I get normal out of this mushroom binge that I'm on, I haven't seen normal shit in a long time. Like trees and shit, it all been purple. I haven't seen a normal color in a long time.
The possibility of changing consciousness was discovered in the Orient 2,500 years ago, at least. Probably it's older than that. But techniques were discovered to quiet the mind, pacify the mind, remove emotional compulsions. And these were organized into the science of yoga. As John Lilly says, yoga is the science of the East, as science is the yoga of the West. The scientific worldview grew up in the West between 1500 and 1750, largely due to mystics who were known as Hermeticists. This Hermetic scientific revolution between 1500 and 1750 saw theology as its enemy, and there was no conflict between Hermeticism and science. They were both based on experiment. Find out what happens if you do this. And they were both opposed to the authority of the church. Shortly after 1600, this began to split, and the Hermetic tradition faded into the background, and we developed for the first time in history a science that had absolutely no connection with anything except pure reason. The Hermetic tradition was that there is no such thing as pure reason. You've got to first work on your own perceiving apparatus to correct your prejudices, and the scientist is not separate from what the scientist observes. And the general yogic attitude that you are the master who makes the grass green. Western science lost that insight, and from Newton onwards, we had the idea that it doesn't matter who you are. If you follow scientific procedure, you'll find the truth. This began to break down after 1900 due to Sigmund Freud, who pointed out that even scientists are human beings and may have neuroses, and that scientific theories may be elaborate rationalizations for neuroses, and the influence of Karl Marx, who pointed out that no matter what you're theorizing about, it's a mirror of your economic status and what your economic goals are. So science began to have data to look at science itself critically. That's how intelligence increases, when intelligence looks at intelligence and criticizes intelligence. And so due to psychoanalysis and anthropology and Marxism and various other shocks, we got to the point where we could look at science and say science is the product of people. People are doing this, and their prejudices are getting into it. And it's not just enough to say, I will be objective. You've got to learn to change yourself from the inside out before you can even begin to approximate toward objectivity. How do you do that? Well, that was a hard one, and it took a while to begin to find answers to that. The big change overcame when Albert Hoffman, after accidentally ingesting LSD, went through a profound experience, in 1942, which he did not put into words until 1982. It took him 40 years. Well, he was educated as a classical chemist with a classical scientific background, and assumed that there was such a thing as an objective observer and so on. So it took him 40 years to figure out what LSD meant. And in 1982, he wrote an essay on the 40th anniversary of the discovery of LSD, in which he says, the main thing I've learned from LSD is that there is no objective reality separate from us. All there are the realities that our nervous systems construct out of the signals they receive. This became obvious to others due to the things that were happening in quantum physics from 1900 on. And the doubling of knowledge between 1900 and 1950, physicists discovered that the atomic world is just not describable in terms of Aristotelian logic. For one thing, you can't describe anything on the quantum level accurately unless you include the observer in your picture. So quantum physics turned out to be saying exactly the same thing that the psychedelic revolution was saying, that there is no objective reality separate from us. All we know is the reality that we are co-creators of, the reality perceived, conceived, created, put together by our nervous systems. And at this point, it becomes obvious that intelligence can be raised, consciousness can be altered. Nothing is static. All we've got to do is learn how to change our nervous systems, and we can go to wider and wider reality tunnels and bigger levels of perception and so on. And so there was a great deal of drug research, and a lot of people were getting a lot of radical ideas, and so the government made it illegal. Which is the natural thing to do if you're a politician. The last thing you want is intelligence increase. Meanwhile, there were researches in drugs the government hadn't forbidden yet, and along came XTC, and psychiatrists all over the country were curing damn near everything with it. And there was wild enthusiasm, and the 60s started to be repeated all over again, so the government made that illegal too. Meanwhile, we are learning more and more about how these various techniques work and different approaches to them. There are flotation tanks in almost every large American city now. On this tour, I have seen flotation tanks virtually every place I have gone, and that hasn't been made illegal yet. Nobody has made pranayama illegal yet because it would be impossible to enforce. Well, you just have to read a book on yoga and learn how to breathe through alternative nostrils, and you find you go into an entirely different consciousness state. Then you can go back to your ordinary consciousness, think about that state, then go back into that state and think about your ordinary consciousness, and already you're in I squared. You're in intelligence studying intelligence. You're finding out how your nervous system works. So with each decade since the 1960s, we are moving more and more to the place where we can change our nervous systems, change reality tunnels, and make bigger and bigger reality tunnels. Once you look down at your reality tunnel, whether your reality tunnel is Ohio Methodist, or New York Jewish, or Marin County hippie, or Tokyo capitalist Zen Buddhist, or Iranian Muslim fundamentalist. Once you get to the level where you're outside your reality tunnel looking down at it, you can compare reality tunnels, and then you're on a higher level of intelligence already, because you're no longer a conditioned mechanism just following the reality tunnel that was accidentally imprinted or conditioned, and you can start choosing between reality tunnels.
Oh, hey. You just get here?
I got a question for you.
What's the question?
Do you have a VCR?
I think my dad may.
Oh.
Why?
Good.
Why?
I can give you this VHS tape of the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Okay, dude. That's how you're going to start today. We're here playing your game. I'm excited to be with my boy. And you're going to start with a Cowboys joke.
How much electricity does the United States demand each year?
I don't know that number off the top of my head.
Okay, it's 4 terawatts annually. So the Secretary of Energy didn't know it. The EPA doesn't know it. FERC probably doesn't know it. Who else doesn't know it in this country? And we're mandating electric vehicles. You guys have no idea how much demand is going to be there. Where is that electricity going to come from?
It come from a diverse grid.
It's 110 degrees in my hometown today. The wind is not blowing, the sun is shining, and after 4 hours of darkness, there will be no batteries on this planet that can produce a reliable source of baseload, dispatchable power. We have no plan for this.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Daisy.
Daisy who?
They see me rolling.
Marshmallow. Crunchy corn, yum! Kitty paws. Pumpkin, yum!
spicy.
Ice cream, yum! Tootsie Balls. Ice cream, yum! Once we get to 350, I'll leave, I promise. Pinky swear.
No spicy.
Hot dog, yum! Hot dog, yum! Donuts, yum! I'm hungry.
I will let you touch one boob.
Both boobs.
Just one.
Touch and squeeze.
Just touch.
Touch and motorboat.
Just touch.
Honka honka.
Barney.
Just touch.
Just touch.
For 1 hour.
For 1 second.
20 minutes, both boobs.
30 seconds, one boob.
4 minutes, both boobs, 3 squeezes.
1 minute, both boobs, one squeeze.
Deal.
By Danny Trejo, in addition to being an actor, has a line of taco stores and restaurants here in Los Angeles,
and music,
and many things. And so you came here to support the actors. Tell us what your perspective is on this strike.
Well, all we're asking is for everybody to be fair. That's it, just fair. And everything's gone up, but our wages. And so it's like, we're all not Tom Cruise. So it's like we gotta support our money. I mean, we got to support. Hey, Newsom, yeah, call me.
So you're leaving a message for the governor there. What's your message to him?
To call me.
How concerned are you about artificial intelligence impacting the future as well as streaming revenues?
Let me tell you something. I'm worried about regular intelligence. Now it's like they're gonna that means they can use our image or our for whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, so now residuals have basically slowing down. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Give us a piece of that pie, too, So right now, it's like all the producers, they're making some dough, and the only thing that's working is nobody's working. So
nobody's working right now.
You can understand, this affects a lot of people. This affects every restaurant around here. This affects every gardener around here. And in fact, my gardener's at my house right now waiting for some money.
And are you concerned about AI either replicating actors or taking more actors' jobs?
Well, you know what? Anything that takes away is not good. When everybody's excited that, hey, we got a robot that can do this, good. You just took Juan Sanchez out of a job. So it's like, for me, it's like we've got to remember that we're all on this. It's like we're all on the Titanic looking for a good seat. We got to take care of each other all over the world. And so.
And how long do you think this strike could last?
I hope not too long. Aren't income taxes coming up pretty soon? I know I owe a lot. Tell them, hey, President Biden, you're going to have to wait for your money.
Well, I understand you're here to bring water and tacos to some.
Here's an ugly stat. I think I told you this once before. It's illegal to induct anyone into the armed forces if they have an IQ of less than 83. And the reason for that is the armed forces, despite having every reason to draw the contradictory conclusion, has decided that there isn't a single thing that you can be trained to do in the military if you have an IQ of less than 83 that isn't positively counterproductive. That's 10% of the population. And we're producing a culture that's very cognitively complex. Like, what the hell are you going to do if you can't use a computer? Like, if you can use a computer, you're at least in the game. If you can really use one, you're hyper powerful. If you're not literate enough to use a computer, you're at zero. 10% of the population. The conservatives say, well, there's a job for everyone if they just worked hard enough.
What's your opinion on the recent UFO whistleblower, David Grush? I'm sure you've heard some whispers, or maybe you've watched it yourself.
I don't care what you said you saw. I'm not going to base an entire understanding of the universe based on what comes out of your mouth. And I don't care who you are, what your rank is. It doesn't matter. Are you human? That's all I care about. You're human. I need something better than that. Like, bring an alien into the open square. How about that? We have 6 billion smartphones in the world. Give me some video of people getting abducted onto a flying saucer. That would go viral overnight.
Do you think that the action of jerking off makes you less productive or motivated? Is there any scientific values behind the effects of juicing out? I do think that there is. Anytime I wake up, I want to conquer the world and become everything in the world and become the rank 1 in every possible position. And then I'll think of a booty, I'll juice out, and I'll be like, fuck, man, I think I might just be depressed.
Fire, fire, yes, 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 hee-haw, yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl, let me ready, DG, yes, wow, motorsport, ooh, call me, you're so sexy.
You know, my favorite type of weed was cocaine.
Motherfucker, I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You're trampling my HS signal down in Mexico. I can't get my slave labor toast made. I can't get my signal down there because you're trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit coming up through my...
What did you just say?
A black cat went past us. Might have been, I'm not sure.
Switch, APOC.
Welcome back, everybody. to a magical episode of Nick the Rat Radio where we spent a lot of money on a whole bunch of clips that we haven't played any of yet. Cheers to us. I'm only about a little bit more than halfway down my 42 ounce of Old English. Who here? Oh, Priestizzle, was asking what the heck he was listening to, and I'm guessing he was referring to the NPC fetish clips that were mixed into those TV clips, the clip blitz clips. It's all anybody is talking about these past 2 weeks. Priest, on TikTok, you could stream live and people could pay money for emojis, like a picture of a flower. It might cost $10 and it'll get sent into the chat, and the person streaming will pretend to be an NPC. Okay, let me go back a little bit further. I've seen this once a while ago with these dancers that would pretend to be NPCs. They'd wiggle their bodies like, "Oh, I'm an NPC. I'm an NPC." Because you know, like how NPC, they wiggle. They don't wiggle, but they sway. They usually are they're a swaying character. It's so the person on the stream would sway like they're an NPC. And when they would get these paid for emojis sent to them, they would do a trick, so to say. So if it was if a flower came up on the screen, they might go, "Ooh, flower. Ooh, flower." And that might be like $5. So somebody gave them $5 and they go, "Ooh, flower." Or they might send a fucking pepperoni and they go, "I'm hungry, pepperoni. Jump, 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 jump." And they would do that each time that would show up. So it is an idle animation. There's a dancer that does it that was always popping up in my goddamn YouTube shorts, which I can hate. But I think that was when I first started seeing NPC behavior. Was her. It was. But a lot of people are doing this garbage now. There's also a guy that builds a tower of nuts, and if you pay him money, he takes the nuts away, and it's just performance art bullshit garbage. Hey, people making money. The thing that's really annoying is that everybody's talking about it. Everybody's hating on it, but the fact that they're talking about it is it's the same fucking thing. Everybody's an NPC doing their idle animation, going, "Ooh, here's a story. Nom 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 nom." It's Priest is so mad. Priest is so mad. You gotta look up these. I think it's an NPC fetish. There's. I think that's probably big. I'm sure. Oh, hello. That was weird. That was very strange. I just heard like everything cut out for a second. I'm sure if you look for NPC on Pornhub, there's probably stuff there. Is there NPC porn? All right, I'm going to fuck up my Google search with first lizard cocks, now NPC porn. Yeah, here you go. Look at this. Wait, what is this? NPC porn. Free use porn? All right, yeah, so I think I think people. I think there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of weirdos out there. Just trying something new. I think this is just people trying new stuff. And sometimes it sticks, and sometimes it doesn't. But it might stick for a week. It might stick real hard for a week. You know, remember like people used to be into people that wore diapers? Is that still a thing? Do people still like, is the diaper fetish still real? Like you always hear these weird fetishes that pop up. And then they're pretty much gone pretty quickly, I think. I don't know. What who knows? Maybe the diaper fetish is still pretty big. Who knows? But you know, fetishes come and go, and currently the newest one are it's the NPC fetish. Good luck, population of America, I guess. We're going to listen to these clips soon, I promise you. But first, we're going to listen to this song called Atlantis by Tommy Hacks. You say some people's kink is kink shaming. Step on me, daddy. Nom nom nom. Yum.
Gang gang. Ice cream so good, thank you, Jackie. Gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. Oh, special. Gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. Balloon. Gang gang, gang gang. That was good. Lemonade. Hee ha, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me read it, huh? Hee ha, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me read it, huh? Slay, huh? Slay, huh? Slay, huh? Ice cream so good. Gang, 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 gang. Slay, huh? Oh, thank you, Stuart. Blue, blue, it's me. Oh, thank you, baby. You got me feeling like a queen, huh? Gang, 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 gang. Ice cream so good. Gang, 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 rah. Gang, gang. That was good. Lemonade. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. Pat, amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Take you, Kumuni. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute.
All right, let's clear your ears out and listen to clips that the Dark Sewer Network has invested at least 5 bitcoins into. I haven't listened to these clips yet. They are still wrapped in gold, a gold banner. What do we have here? There's there's some supernatural creatures that are apparently recorded. A very trusted seller. I think they had like 3 or 4 reviews. I'm excited to hear these. The titles of these clips sound basically horrifying. Horrifying. Like there's this one. Really, guys? Okay. All right. This one is called Bigfoot 1. I don't know. I really don't know what we're getting into here. Okay. This might be real Bigfoot audio. This really better be. For how much money do we spend? Now let's see what we got here. How much did we Can we get a refund? Hold on. Wait, okay, look, there's this one actually. Okay, this clip, what the fuck was this? Is called Cleaned Up Bigfoot. Maybe this is a better version of that, because most of them are just what. Oh God. Okay, let's listen. Let's see if this is any better. Can we get a refund on this? I think this is very real. We can't. You don't know where they are anymore? That is so realistic that this is going to be big tomorrow. That's the first time anybody ever, this is a real, like I've heard Bigfoot clips before. This one's real. Let's listen to it again. That's the real Bigfoot. This was worth at least maybe 10 bitcoins right here. This is. Did you really think you were gonna wake up on at midnight in the sewer in the next time zone over and realize that your life would be different today because you just heard the real Bigfoot for the first time ever? I'm going to play it one more time for you, okay? If technology today, you could get this MP3 for free, nicktherat.com, nicktheratradio.com. Go check it out. You could download this. And you could listen to it all you want. This is one more time though. Here we go. Bigfoot. This is real. 1 million %. Can't get any type of money, but no. Yeah, this is. I'd give up my left kidney. This is real. That's Bigfoot. See, the first one that's not cleaned up, I felt I was a little upset when I first heard it, and you might have heard. When I heard that one, Yeah, that clip I was a little upset with the purchase, but after the second one, I'm pretty happy. We also okay. I'm gonna let the chat room decide here. We have Cthulhu, demons, or ghost. Those are the other three. Which one should we listen to first? Cthulhu, demon, or ghost. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time for the delay to go through. There's a slight delay in the when we're recording live to when you hear this, but this is all live, people. This is reality in the making. This we got Cthulhu. Okay, we're gonna listen to the Cthulhu one next. Let me just hit my. Now I haven't heard any of these. But I'm guaranteeing you this has to be really a clip of Cthulhu. Where these came from? If I tell you, I might be killed. All right? So I don't know what this is, but let's listen to the Cthulhu clip. Oh, yeah. Oh! Classic. Yeah, I shouldn't have talked over that. That was classic Cthulhu right there. That is... I've heard Cthulhu before. In little chunks. This is the longest Cthulhu clip I've ever heard. This is amazing. Really not? No. This is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. I'm going to listen to it one more time. I'm going to shut up. I was so excited that we have this in the sewer. Now, this is becoming public record. We're exposing the truth. The longest known recording of Cthulhu to date. Right here. Let's listen to that one more time. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to... Sounds like they're saying something. I don't... This is horrifying. This is like listening to voices from another dimension, in our dimension, from another dimension, now, here, now, going into your ears. I haven't checked with the lawyers, but I think that we're safe to say that if you are experiencing anything, that's your fault, not ours, okay? Let's listen to the demon one next. I'm gonna pick the demon one. You know what? Let's just hear the Cthulhu one more time. It's because that was the 5 Bitcoin. I'm gonna fire all. Let's listen to the Cthulhu one more time because this is groundbreaking. Like this, even though you could just replay it yourself, but I want to hear it because I want to hear it. This costs so much fucking money. That right there is basically worth 5 Bitcoins by itself. But let's listen to the demon now. This is probably really, this is, for this month, this is right. This has to be a real demon. If this is not proof, if you don't go to bed tonight covered in your own feces from fear that you just heard what you're hearing, then your IQ is low. Okay? All right, let me just start off. This might be scary. If you have young people locked up in a cage close by, maybe you want to pull their ears off. I don't know, but this might ruin their childhood. So you don't want kids listening to this. This is scary. A demon. Let's listen to the demon. Yeah, that was horrifying. That was definitely real. You know it's real because the entity was saying they were a demon. Now, if they were like an alien or a mermaid or some other shit, they would not have said that they were a demon. That's proof. And that's why this cost so much money to expose the truth. This is the first time a demon has ever been recorded and then transferred to an MP3 format and then passed out over the internet for the low cost 5 fucking Bitcoin. We might have to sell some kidneys. It's worth it though. Worth it. It's, sometimes the price you have to pay for truth, for spreading the truth is, 5 Bitcoin. How much is a Bitcoin worth these days? 5 Bitcoin USD. Let's see here. $29,000, $30,000. Proof. 30. Wait, is one Bitcoin 30K? Do we have the shotgun still in the sewer? Where? Okay, this last one's really okay. We got a real. If you go to nicktherat.com/donate, that would make the spot. We got a real ghost. This recording is the. If you ever seen or heard a ghost before, fake. Tonight. I feel like Geraldo Rivera, like raping the pyramids, right? I'm spreading the thighs of a pyramid wide open right now, and I'm letting you in. I'm letting you, not you, and you in. We're going to go right into the pyramid's vagina. We're going to listen to this clip. It's the first time in American history that there's a recording of a ghost. All right? 150. We're out of business. Okay, we gotta go. We got a recording of a ghost here. Let's fucking listen to this thing. That was... It was worth it. People, it was worth it. Let's listen to the ghost one more time. It's a fucking ghost. All right. I'm gonna go find a gun or something. Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back in a little bit. Fuck. This is Claire Obscure with Virtual Friend. Fuck. I think we got ripped off, guys. No, I don't. 5 fucking.
Ces visages qu'on emprunte pour un jour, pour une vie. Notre âme à jamais enfouie dans les profondeurs de l'oubli. De l'oubli, oui de l'oubli. Faut-il sauvegarder les apparences à tout prix? Se lancer dans un combat sans sens, sans idée. Bof, moi je dis, bof, moi je dis, bof, moi je dis. Il n'y a ni avant, ni après, ni de maintenant. Vaine lutte pour s'approprier tous les instants. Les brandir comme un trophée aux yeux de tous et sacrifiés sur l'autel de la sérénité retrouvée. Il se peut que le destin nous joue des tours sans fin. Pris entre deux feux, nous voulons fuir le malin. Respectant ainsi le diktat des gens bien pour se rendre compte au final que ça rime vraiment à rien. La vie vaut la peine d'être vécue entre les lignes. Se plonger dans l'espace qui se crée dans le clair-obscur. Soyez comme vous êtes, soyez comme vous voulez être, soyez tout ça à la fois, tout va, tout va. Peu importe le résultat, à s'y méprendre, ce qui compte au final, c'est que ça fasse des likes sur Instagram. Passé ce matin derrière le miroir. Une porte s'est ouverte sur l'infini à mes yeux endormis. Endormis, oui endormis. Troublante vérité de l'envers sur l'endroit. Obscurci à jamais par un ego pervers sans limite. Sans limite, oui sans limite. C'est dans la nuance que la diversité s'exprime. Jamais dans un monde lissé avec des filtres. Le mirage de la sérénité veut nous emporter dans son sillage infernal et nous on n'en veut pas. Il faudrait sans cesse jouer comme dans la vie en rose. Se gaver de bonheur même sans aucune saveur. À chaque pas on nous ressasse de se détendre et de prétendre à qui veut bien l'entendre que tout va, tout va. La vie vaut la peine d'être vécue entre les lignes. Se plonger dans l'espace qui se crée dans le clair-obscur. Soyez comme vous êtes, soyez comme vous voulez être, soyez tout ça à la fois, tout va, tout va. Peu importe le résultat, à s'y méprendre, ce qui compte au final, c'est que ça fasse des likes sur Instagram. La vie vaut la peine d'être vécue entre les lignes. Se plonger dans l'espace qui se crée dans le clair-obscur. Soyez comme vous êtes, soyez comme vous voulez être, soyez tout ça à la fois, tout va, tout va. Peu importe le résultat, à s'y méprendre, ce qui compte au final, c'est que ça fasse des likes sur Instagram.
make me stay. No, you can't make me stay. No. Hi, everybody. Hi. I guess they can make me stay here. Look, the sad truth is, I think that we're broke in the sewer. The sewer is now officially out of money. The revenue from these clips might bring in enough to reopen the sewer, but 5 Bitcoin, that's a large chunk of the sewer is whatever. Let's listen to voicemails. Let's listen to some voicemails before we get out of here.
Hit a nerve.
All right, I guess all right, we got one more voicemail here.
Hey, Nick, I was
Hi.
just thinking this morning. And for some reason, now I just want to just tell you things. Well, maybe I just want to continue our journey. Because I wanted to keep looking at words and seeing what they really are. Because so many of us are quick to label something and then not look at it ever again. But I don't know if you've ever noticed, but words have ideas tied to them. And also, not all of us have the same meaning when we use the same words. Have you ever heard of the word anxiety?
Yeah.
People like to use this a lot today. They like to say, I have anxiety. I can't do this, I can't do that. Or I have to take this pill or do this exercise or whatever, you understand. But words, I don't know if you remember our experiment, but words don't lead to understanding because they're always limited. Even if they're propped up by elaborate ideas, those ideas in themselves are limited as well. So words don't bring understanding. In fact, they may impede understanding. I don't know if you've ever watched yourself closely, but when we say we have anxiety, I'm questioning whether if it's just that we just don't understand ourselves. Because what happens? First, there's contact. We contact a big group of people, or we contact the extremely attractive, beautiful man or woman. And then there is sensation. This sensation is then labeled by the mind, by words or whatever. So the sensation comes first, and then the label, which is a responsive memory, comes after the sensation. When we label, we have
Well, that voicemail was long enough to let me eat a whole entire bag of fentanyl. I'm going to go watch some TikTok and die before the whole place goes bankrupt. I'm sure the scientists will find a way to resurrect me next week. So please tune in. Don't forget to donate. And Nick the Rat. That, oh my god. Wow, it's kicking in. I'm starting to see the colors, Duke. Whoa, holy shit. Chasing Dreams by Cass. We'll be back next week. Good night, America. I love you all. don't be a pussy. Make sure you got 2 lizard dicks instead of 1. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know.
Welcome home. This is only the beginning.
Might have been, I'm not sure.
Come on! Give it to me!
Beaver Swamp. The geese. If my theory was right, Bigfoot would follow shortly.
Stop killing animals!